Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Getting some more food snacks. You know, I would think to do this, you know, but hey, you know, off the air, but you know, I'm vamping. I was shitty vamping. Oh, hey. Oh, wait, what's this? I'm back here. What do you want? Doesn't have a whole lot of money, so how can I help? Well, since you're looking for something new, maybe you could try working with someone else? Not with your magic alone. And there's some people here that work best together. What do you mean? Like, I have no idea you'll have to work with Magnus. I'm getting bored. There are plenty of other jobs out there that aren't too bad. I mean, the fact that you even got to meet the wizard himself tells me you have a bright future ahead of you. By bright future, that might mean an oncoming magic missile, or lava, or balefire light, time ripper. A lot of light in your future, maybe. Starting my hibachi. Light, love, bright future. And by and by is the time to live in a world of light. And you better hurry, because if you don't, you're going to be left behind, and you won't even know your leftovers when it's all over. And that's just a damn shame. That's just a shame. I got it right. Because it's a beautiful place. It's a place where people can really find their true selves, because nobody here knows any better. A self? Who's she? Who is a self? Well, we will have our own space to create art for ourselves without distraction or people being around. There's lots of room for everybody. You could stay forever. And with all of us here, it would be such a wonderful opportunity to learn more from each other. And so begins the intensive workings of the wizards. Yeah. Yeah. Cut to the beginning of episode. Cut to the beginning of the episode and establishing shot. The collective wizard workspace, and you see 50 different wizards all in their cubicles, 10 feet away from each other, working on their respective spell projects. And like a Paul Thomas Anderson camera that floats around, we get introductions from each of the wizards and their stuff. Is going on. I haven't gotten to hear about it yet, but this is the start of something big. People are going to come to know them better over time, but right now they're trying to make themselves known to one another and to Manfred, as well as give them their due. Think RuPaul's Drag Race, but with magic. Magic and necromancy and sorcery. Yeah. Magic. And magic thinking. I've got to tell you, I'm loving this job, but it could be dangerous. So do not go down that path. This was your fault. For wanting an assistant first thing, you should have known how it worked and been patient. It takes months to years to break down an intern enough to where they're totally docile. And not even knowing that they're being exploited. Especially if they come from a well-off family. Farm in, and they got caught up by the big corporations that are taking their little girls. Oh boy, it just gets worse. And they don't have anywhere else to live, so we just end up having to sell them as slaves to the highest bidder. This goes on for hours. The bidding? The bidding and the shaking and the... What is the difference between me and my partner? I think there's more of a distance of separation going on than actuality. When he comes to talk to me, when I need something done and everything that I ask him to do, he just does whatever the hell he wants to. And then sometimes when he works out great, like this time, but when you try and help somebody, they can never be able to understand and see what you're trying to say, you know. This is hard to put into words. We're two completely different people, and we will never understand each other. Enter the love interest and the sassy, not into love interest friend, and a few establishing thoughts about company policy to be later challenged at a later part of the season. Then, let's see, have some independent shots of B characters who are minding their stations and have a slapstick explosion of sorts from a spell. Really pour on the special effects. Guy who's in his own world with his hands over his ears saying, "You have to take these out so this whole thing makes any sense." I have no idea how to find where she was, so I was searching for her by using my magic. You look down the list of all your wayfinding magic spells and try to pick one that's most appropriate. Colon. Somehow, this program has now been able to recognize colon. It used to not. It used to say colon. Find my friend, locate my sister, find my boyfriend, bring me back home, get to work before 8, find me, find us, contact the police, etc. There are many more, though some are less useful, like... Wherever you go, there you shall come. That doesn't mean anything. You might be somewhere in the middle of nowhere, like I am right now, or anywhere. then again, if you're a great wizard and powerful enough to create a magic wall to enclose yourself in and prevent being seen or found when it's time to do something important, then maybe that would be useful. Like going through a gate or into another dimension, would be good. But what in the high holy hell are these spells? These are useless spells. Check these out. Call me now. The first one gets people on your call lists, but as you can see, they all do basically the same thing, so don't bother with them. The next one was pretty good, but it's a bit hard to understand. Oh, I should clean your bathroom. And I believe that this type of spell is best used only by very experienced wizards. Which probably means you should find someone else to use this. This does not seem to be the kind of spell for the average person to learn. Well, you have already learned all that you can from me. If you want to learn more about magic, talk to Magnus. He will teach you what you need to know. Good luck. Go straight to the scene where the shared workspace is found to be operating on fake funds and its downfall. And books and boxes and various junk around it. It's made out of just like normal office until the wizard is in there. Then it changes to show you his real desk table. What are the 3 most essential items necessary in order to complete any task? A will, a way, and cash. Are you prepared to do anything to accomplish your goals? I am always willing to sacrifice the safety of myself or those close to me for my dreams and desires. Which has greater value, life or money? They're both of equal value to me. However, I find the latter infinitely more fulfilling than the former. It may appear to others as an extreme paradox, but it is how I feel. Money can be exchanged for other forms of power and security. If you had to kill money, would you use life to do it? Of course, I've killed people in order to get them to turn over their wealth. But only when it was necessary. Otherwise, I've opted to avoid such situations altogether. The best method of getting money is through the cultivation of its own sources, rather than the destruction of currency itself. But if you had to kill a currency, which one would you kill first? It would be easier for me to kill currency. No. But that's not my intention at all. My purpose is to destroy the woman, period. She makes my blood boil literally. No. And final question. When you die, and you find yourself at the pearly gates, what would you have God say to you? Question mark. You've got this big fancy office to do in. Wait, you've got this big fancy office to do it in. Let me think. Oh yeah, I'll see you later. This is a story about the first days of the Wii. This is the early stuff of the Wii that will expand and change to something bigger. End credits. With a montage of where are they nows of each of the characters. Saying hi to the audience, they are in their future selves. Innocent Monsters Incorporated. It is an action-adventure comedy set in a fantasy world. Oh god. I bit my tongue again. Jesus Christ, this is the most annoying. From this show, been doing things with their new powers. Now you can find some of these in your regular episodes, but here you get to meet the rest of them. You get to know who's going to be around next time, and you really get to know what their powers are. Really? The characters and their powers. Manfred Magus, Sorcerer. Manfred knows all spells, including teleportation, which he used twice during the season, in the last 2 episodes, as well as levitation, healing, and invisibility. Magnus knows how to read palms, read minds, create a fake version of himself, and see the past. Also fake. See the past? You mean have a memory? See the past, present, and future. Reese Witherspoon, Witch. Reese can do it all the same magic as her father, but she has added fireballs, ice balls, lightning effects, and lightning blasts. She also knows the past, present, and future. She is a fury of wood. Oh god, this is witchy poo. Oh, it's been trouble. The remaining. I'm so loud tonight because no one is here. I keep forgetting that all my childhood I've been talking like this to no one. It's a way to you know the reason. Gay. Alright. That's done. You shuffled your pool. You should be happy. You're not happy. Okay. Sasha Fenton, Wizard. Sasha has control over gravity and knows all magic. But he can't fly, so he uses the broom to fly. And not between his legs. Ollie Weems, Sorceress. Ollie knows almost everything, except for his own name in the past. What are you doing? Hey! You! You're gonna fucking... Oh, sorry. Sorry, the cat was on the counter trying to eat cereal. It was mostly empty, and also got a little spooked because I didn't know if it was something that would be poisonous. It wasn't. I'm a little worried. Bought a whole thing of chocolate. Must eat it only in the bedroom because of the dog. Keep fitting. All right. I just need to. Okay. Shade Taylor Crumley, werewolf. Shade can be turned back into a human when bitten or scratched. After this transformation, she turns into the best fighter known to man. She can also make anything with sound turn it into stone, like bullets and spears that can hurt people. Nikolek Valkovic, mage. Nikolek is the one who created most of the special effects and knows more than any other magical creature. I'm human. Erica, She's an illusionist and knows how to change the way things look without changing what they are. And the past and future. Erica Sorensen, mermaid. Erica can breathe water and be underwater. And has very high strength and speed. We only use her for special episodes with water. And water equivalents. Like Jello. She loves a challenge and doesn't mind getting wet. She has been married 4 times and has no children, but has 3 dogs. You hear that? She's a pet owner. Allison Castelman, Werebunny. Half rabbit, half woman, and not as sweet-natured as she seems. Oh yeah. Giggity. She likes her beer strong. Penny Lane, sorceress. Penny knows every magic spell and can do everything but levitation and see the past and future. I got an issue. I'm not going to say it. Everyone knows your every spell, really. Except for anything for love. Zach Breggett, wizard. Zach knows how to break into buildings. And by pushing them. And how to destroy things by just wishing. But he has problems because sometimes wish makes him feel weak. If wishes were horses, he'd fall down. Hannah. Wendy Witch. Wendy knows magic and spells, which include invisibility, but also making people believe you're a dog. Flying in a house. And being able to see into the heart of anyone, physically, not metaphorically. It's only a diagnostic tool. Hannah, mermaid. Hannah has a beautiful singing voice. Of terror. A terror? Of the future? Of the heart? Of sonar? Of... Tinker, sorceress. Tinker is really good with computers and is the smartest one of all the magicians. She has the powers to make things disappear and make things appear anywhere at any time. She's also the fastest and has great physical strength. Hey. Ladies, lock your thighs. Jasper, wizard. Jasper is raised by his aunt after losing both parents. By his hand. He has an amazing memory. He knows all sorts of magical tricks, such as making ice come out of a box. Ask for details later. So he knows how to find lost objects by using scrying and locating their true location, and using his divination rod. Bethany, mage, has had 2 brothers before, so she knows all about it. She's very strong and doesn't mind killing people if they are bad. It's because she has brothers. Leaf, werewolf. Leaf knows the past and the future, has a really bad temper, and seems to be totally oblivious to the present. That's a thing. I think I have that thing. In fact, when he gets mad, he turns into a bear. Marvin, wizard. Marvin is the best answer. Ollie Weems, sorcerer. Shade Trailer Crumley and Nick Bragg are sorceresses. Sasha Fenton is a wizard, but we repeat ourselves. Alright, good night everyone. I really want to go. Good night.